Guys, if you own the Meta Ray-Ban smart glasses, there are 4 accessories that I need to walk you through today. And one of them, it's gonna be polarizing. We're talking a camera and LED cover, a charging cable that kills your case dependency, then there's a drop-in dock charging station, and then the Carina C2 that basically gives you unlimited battery life. Now, I've been running these as my daily drivers, and I've gone through a lot of accessories, especially having a YouTube channel focusing on smart glasses. So people want to pay me for reviews, they want to give me products. Sometimes I just see ones that I like, so I buy them. And honestly, most of them really aren't worth your time. But these 4, I really believe are, because I use them daily. So let's start with the one that's going to generate the most comments. The first product is from a company called LifeArt Vision. It's a camera cover and LED cover for your Meta glasses. Now, I know what some of you are already thinking, and I'll be honest, I had that same initial reaction. Why would you cover the camera on glasses that you bought specifically for the camera? But here's the deal. This product isn't for people trying to be sneaky. Actually, it's kind of the opposite. Can you imagine being totally comfortable wearing your glasses out, but walking into a situation where you genuinely don't want to be recording, like a work meeting or a concert, or a conversation with someone who gets uncomfortable seeing the LED on? The cover gives you a way to just turn it off physically. No menu settings, no app, you put it on and it's done. And there are some really legitimate use cases here that I think are worth talking about. First, if you do a lot of selfies in mirrors, you don't want to see the LED flashing, it ruins the picture. So something like this works great for that. Secondly, if you do presentations and talks. So let's say you're at a conference and you're giving a presentation, or maybe you're doing a TED Talk, a tour, whatever. If you want to capture your point of view, you pop the cover over the LED, but you announce that you're going to be recording your perspective during the presentation. There's nothing uncomfortable about that. You're transparent, you're in control. And third, venue restrictions. So I've been reading comments on Reddit where some of the Major League Baseball teams are now banning smart glasses at games. Several major cruise lines don't allow them on board. Some gyms and theaters and private events are flagging them too. And most of the time, the issue isn't the AI or the speakers, it's the camera. So what you can do if you still want the audio and the AI assistant and the music is you cover up the camera and you walk in with your glasses on. Camera covered, and suddenly they're just really sophisticated wireless earbuds. The venue concern is gone. I was reading where on one of the cruise ships, they made them put a piece of tape over, but these look so much better than the tape. And the way they're designed is actually really good. They snap right in, there's no wiggle or wobble to them, and then you literally rotate the cover to open it up. So if you do decide that you want to record, you can just flip it open and record. Now, I want you guys to note that covering the LED without covering the camera is a very different conversation, and it's not one that I'm going to endorse. The LED is the privacy indicator. It's there so people around you know that the camera is active. If you cover it just so that nobody can tell you're recording, that's the exact problem that these glasses are already having out there in communities. But covered together, camera physically blocked and indicator light off, that's consistent, it looks good, and you're not recording, full stop. That's the responsible version of this product. Now, LifeArt Vision has this at $15.99. Link is in the description. Okay, next one. Also from LifeArt Vision, and this one is a lot more straightforward, but it solved something that quietly bugged me more than I realized. Here's the things about the Meta glasses charging setup. Is you can't charge the glasses without the case. That's just the design. I mean, it means if your case is in another room, or you're traveling light, or you just want to set up your glasses on your desk and charge them, you can't. Not without tracking down the case first. So LifeArt Vision has a charging cable that plugs directly into the glasses, no case required. And I know that sounds simple, but for daily driver use, this is one of those quality of life upgrades that changes your whole workflow. It untethers your charging from the case. And I'm genuinely curious, how many of you have hit this exact situation? Maybe you're going for a long walk or a day out at the zoo and you just don't want to stick your case in your pockets. Something like this is extremely convenient. So real quick, if this has been useful so far, go ahead and drop a like. It genuinely helps this channel, and I want to keep covering the accessories ecosystem as it develops. Can you imagine this scenario? You've got your Meta glasses, you've got your case, and every single night you're somewhere in the dark hunting down a USB-C cable, plugging it into the bottom of the case, trying not to knock everything off the desk or your nightstand. Now you don't have to do that anymore. The Nillkin RayDock is a charging dock made specifically for the Meta glasses cases. You set the case on it, it charges, that's the whole thing. But here's what I thought was really cool about it, and that's the engineering behind it. You get 7 watts optimized for the Meta case, 0 to 50% in about 22 minutes, and it charges the glasses while it's also charging the case simultaneously. And it has this double tap activation. Tap the desk near the dock twice, the LED status lights up. How cool is that? And it tells you where you're at, then it shuts off automatically 8 seconds later. It's not glowing on your nightstand all night. It's a detail that matters if this lives on your desk or your dresser. It works with Meta frames, Gen 1 and Gen 2, the Wayfarer, Skylar, Headliner. I'll drop a link in the description. And that's the big thing here. The product is brand new. Like, the Nillkin launch video was dropped literally days ago, and what you're watching right now is one of the first real world looks at it. And now the big one, because I know most of you actually care about battery life. The Meta glasses give you around 4 or 5 hours if you're using them continuously. And if you're using them the way that I use them, with a lot of AI queries, music, calls throughout the day, that 4 hours goes down really fast. It's been the #1 complaint all across every forum, subreddit, every comment section since they launched. So Prism XR made the Carina C2. And here's the deal, it's not a bulky external battery. It's a system that attaches to the nose bridge of your glasses. 7.6 grams, you barely feel it. The C2 adds up to 14 extra hours of battery for Gen 1, or 19 hours of battery for Gen 2. But here's what's actually different about this, the hot swap. So here, I've got the batteries in its case, and I actually wear the Carina C2 on my daily drivers. So when the battery's low, literally just touch it on, and it's right there. It works perfect. When it starts to die, you just take it off, you add the next one on. You hear it click in, you don't even need to watch it. So if the battery life is something that's making you want to upgrade from your Gen 1s, this will actually fix that for you and make it better than the Gen 2s without spending $300 on a new pair of glasses. You can get these for $79.99 on their website. The link's in the description. This is Wayfarer-only now, but Headliner, Skylar, and low bridge fit support is coming in the 3rd quarter of 2026, so that's right around the corner. So hold tight if that's the frame that you have. So there it is, 4 accessories from 3 brands that genuinely upgrade your daily Meta experience. And if you're looking into getting any of these, I would appreciate it if you did it from my link. I do get a little bit of commission from that, but it doesn't cost you anything extra and it helps keep this channel going. So have you guys found any accessories that have completely blown your mind, something that I might have missed or something that's better than some of the items I've shown today? Please drop a comment, let me know what you're rocking accessory wise. And other than that, please like, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.